Welcome to my Compass Starlight channel. Welcome to my channel, Compass Starlight. My last video, I talked a bit about taking care of yourself and the importance of taking care of yourself. I talked about diet a little bit, exercise. I think the more integral parts of taking care of yourself have to do with habits and behaviors and mental health. So I wanted to get into that a little bit deeper today. There's a responsibility for the self. And if you see value in yourself, you don't allow people to treat you with certain behaviors, but you also have to hold to those same standards. Hold yourself to those same standards. So there's a correlation between self-love and unconditional love and giving love to others. I wanted to talk about a few cards in the tarot deck. Of course, I'm not very good at reading the tarot deck. I pull the same cards as everybody else does, but I need to do more work with my intuition when it comes to reading them for myself. So that being said, I don't have a ton of tarot decks. I have a few, and I don't have an actual traditional tarot deck, but the main cards I'd like to discuss are the Devil and the Lovers. So the cards that I have that are closest to those is probably reversed. This is the Lovers. And that's the Devil. And in both cards, there's an angel. Of course, on the one side is the fallen angel, and on the other side is the exalted angel. Traditionally, what you see are two people beneath the angel in the Lover's card, and in the Devil card, traditionally, not in this particular deck, but traditionally, the Devil usually has beneath it two more people who are chained to the Devil. In the tarot, the Devil represents poor behavior, vice, avarice, addiction. And so, while I feel myself sort of at a crossroads in my life, I can see, for example, how would I put it? I can see in a connection that the connection is not fruitful because ultimate self-discovery on both parties has not occurred. Both parties are not healed. So I can look at the other person and I can think that, oh, this person has some addiction they're dealing with, or maybe it's not addiction like a drug or substance addiction. It may be behavior such as obsession or narcissistic behavior. So I'm pretty sure that the other person in this particular connection of which I speak has some kind of affliction with the devil currently, because I know that I'm not fully healed, and I also have my devil behavior. It's basically any kind of toxic behavior. So I'm trying really hard to work through that, and man, it's hard. But I know that until I can change that behavior or have it under my control, I really won't be able to be in a healthy relationship of any kind. And so if the connection to which I was referring has ended permanently, there will be other connections with other people throughout my life, and I will continue to struggle with how I regard those other people if I cannot heal what causes my toxic behavior. I'm aware of my toxic behavior, and I don't know. I see myself not engaging with other people with that toxic behavior. I have started to integrate the healing, but there's stuff in my mind that I still am working to heal. You know, how do you control your thoughts? There's meditation, sure, there's keeping yourself busy and creating. But even as I create, I'm still thinking. I listen to music, and music can put me in a place where I'm still thinking about obsessive thoughts. That's really what my that's the one toxic behavior that I'm working on. There was another one that I recently discovered and worked through. I feel like I've climbed that mountain, but the thought process, that's really tough, because no matter what I'm doing, no matter where I go, like sometimes something can pull me out of my thinking patterns, but I'm constantly being brought back to a certain pattern, and it's driving me crazy. It's not really driving me crazy. If I'm crazy, it's because I'm crazy anyway. But it's obsessive. It's like incessant. How do I redirect the energy? So that's my struggle. I'm sure I'll get there. Today is what, June 29th? There's supposed to be that, I don't know, grand trine astrologically on June 17th, or there's like a magic time between I meant to say July 17th, between July 17th and July 23rd. I don't know. I'm feeling myself being there at that crossroads, and it's like if I let it go, there's fear, and if I don't, there's fear. But thankfully, this is my card, the Chariot. It's card number 7. I am a 7. And my name actually is another word for the Chariot. It's something I've been aware of for most of my life. The card. I'm gonna do that if I can. It's kind of weird. Do this way? There we go. This card, in this card, the charioteer is a warrior being drawn by what are generally, at least in the traditional tarot decks, what are generally seen as a light and dark force. The high vibration and the low vibration, two equal and opposing forces. And the magic of the charioteer is that this exalted one is able to harness the energy of both to pull the chariot forward. So I'm just, I'm not going to say this is me. I mean, it is a card that's supposed to represent me, but just because this card represents me doesn't mean that I'm going to have this mastery. But I'm trying really hard to keep my ship together and balance the light and dark sides so that I can move forward, because I know that there are great things for me, great abundance for me in the future. Anyway, I did want to come back on and I guess talk about my own struggles and also get back to the topic from the last video about not necessarily working on yourself for others, but as you work on yourself, all your relationships with others will be better. And it's not so much about treating people better, you know. No, it's like seeing yourself in them and giving them the compassion and the unconditional love that you would give to yourself, because those other people that you encounter are facets of your wonderful, beautiful soul. And that's my message for tonight. Thank you for coming to my channel and watching my video. Be well.